This is the kind of story that keeps grandmothers awake, the kind of story that makes you check the lock on your door twice, even in broad daylight. In Anambra State, in villages close to the River Niger, there is a path people simply do not walk after the sun sets. And the reason is a girl they called Nneka. Nneka was like any other daughter of the soil. She laughed, she fetched water, she knew the road to her father's house. But one day, tragedy struck. Nneka went to the river and she did not return back. The community searched for her. They called her name. They beat the bushes. They dragged the river banks, but they saw nothing. The water had simply taken her away. Her family grieved, and the village accepted the sorrow, believing she had drowned or been swept away by the river. But the river is a powerful spirit. It does not just take a life. Sometimes it keeps it, and sometimes it sends it back. The first sighting was so shocking. A man was walking home just past midnight when he saw a figure ahead on his path. It was a young, slim girl, her clothes clinging to her body. She was dripping wet, leaving the dust on the path glistening as she walked slowly toward the village center. He called her out, "Nneka, is that you?" The girl did not look back. She did not even change pace. The man was rooted to the spot where he was standing. Everyone knew Nneka had been claimed by the water months ago. And yet, there she was, walking step by step ghostly. The sightings continued. Every few weeks, someone in the village would see her, always alone, always exactly at midnight, always dripping water, leaving a wet trail that vanished the moment she stepped onto the compound ground. She never spoke to anyone. She never looked at anyone. She never entered a house. She would simply walk the path from the river to the gate of her old father's house, standing there for a moment in the pale moonlight, and then vanish into the river, melting into the shadows just before the clock struck 1. The villagers understood that this was not Nneka anymore. This was the work of the spirits. Perhaps the Mami Water had claimed her as a servant, and once it is night, she was allowed to walk the forbidden path back to the life she lost. That path became cursed. A reminder that if the river takes you, even death may not grant you rest. And so, today in Anambra, when the midnight hour approaches, everyone knows to close their windows tight to avoid the sight of the girl who returns from the water. Because if you meet her gaze, they say the river might decide to take you next. Thanks for watching.